this rap that some of us have put out there for many years who do this work, which is that, this old James Baldwin line that whiteness means never having to think about it, that's starting to change in a very interesting way, that white folks are for the first time being confronted with the reality that we too have a racialized identity. And the thing that is creating that awareness, right, is, I think there are four things, and there's sort of a perfect storm for white anxiety, okay? One is the demographic change that Rich was speaking to. The fact that by 2040, approximately, whites will be a plurality, but no longer a majority of the American public. Secondly, the presence of a black president, the most visible, symbolic image of America that's beamed across the globe. Doesn't look like what white folks in particular have assumed was normal. The third thing is the economic meltdown, which for the first time in 75 years is confronting white folks, not as much as it is people of color, as the New York Times piece that you heard referenced makes clear, but white folks as a group are facing, for the first time in 3 generations, potentially double-digit unemployment. And then finally, we have a popular culture that is thoroughly multicultural, right? Even the white folks who are icons within popular culture, right? Even like the country music stars do records with hip hop stars and with rock stars. And so even all of that is so cross-pollinated now that you've got all these images of what is the sort of prototypical American today is very different than what it would have looked like even 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30. That scares a lot of white folks who are not ready for that. And I'm not even talking about racist white folks in the overt sense. I'm talking about white folks who simply have gotten so used to a sense of normalcy that anything that upsets that drives them sort of batty.